But will it be Mitchell or Roberts? Will Vion stay in second? It'd be a mighty effort if Kelsey Lee Roberts here could go past Kim Mickle, who's currently in the lead. So final effort for Kelsey Lee Roberts. She was in bronze, now she's back to fourth. Can she respond? She watches it eagerly, it flies. Oh, that is going to be enough. Might be enough to be up into second. What a response from the youngster. Gee, she's calm too. No histrionics, that's for sure. Just the poise of a competitor. Hit it very hard. So she needs 62.66 to go into second place, and she does 62.95. So that means Mitchell is going to finish in fourth place. That much is confirmed. She was in bronze for a minute, and Viljoen will have the right of reply again, and then Mickle will be last. But one of the team leaders is in front. Can Viljoen upset the standings here? Final attempt for the South African, the defending champion. It sails. Well, it might. It might put Kelsey Lee Roberts back into third place. Wow, what a dramatic final round. The competition went to sleep in rounds 4 and 5, but it's come to life. So 62.95 is the distance. Mickle, it's not going to be enough to beat her. Kim Mickle's won the gold medal here, and Viljoen, well, what a response from the defending champion. 63 metres 19, and she will get up into second place. And credit to her with that response. And Kelsey Lee Roberts, well, she would have been delighted with the bronze. She was contemplating silver for a moment, but Mickle, her celebrations can begin, and she joins a great list of Australian javelin throwers: Petra Rivers, Sue Howland, Louise Curry, Margaret Parker, Anna Pazira and Charlotte McGibbon-Weeks, who have won the gold medal here. But she would love to put some little icing, a bit of mayonnaise on the victory here with a big throw now that the shoulder is relaxed. In she comes for the celebration throw. Well, it doesn't improve, but it doesn't matter because the celebration can begin for Kim Mickle, who takes the gold medal here after winning silver in Delhi. And she was fourth in Melbourne, and she said before the competition started that she was halving it every year, fourth to second and now first. And great respect from the defending champion, who hands over the title, Viljoen, to Mickle. Mitchell will finish in fourth. Kelsey Lee Roberts will get the bronze medal. What a competition. Australia gold and bronze in the women's javelin, with Mitchell in fourth place. Well, that will boost the team. As we said, it's been a dramatic day for Australian athletics. With, if you're just joining us earlier in the day, the head coach of Athletics Australia, Eric Hollingsworth, took it upon himself to send out a press release from his personal publicist, if you can believe that. And part of it said that Sally Pearson, her no-show at the team camps, it's a bad example for the entire national team. It's had the team in uproar. He's got virtually no support whatsoever from the team. And one of the team leaders has responded, as a leader does, by winning the gold medal here in the women's javelin competition. Kim Mickle, a games record of 65 metres 96. Viljoen, well, it was a brave defence of her title. She was back to bronze. She got up into second place. And Mickle celebrates with her fans. Just to go back to that story on Athletics Australia, as Mickle celebrates, the president of Athletics Australia, David Grace, speaking to Channel 10 earlier, said that the Athletics Australia board had met and determined that Eric Hollingsworth would be suspended, but he is a member of the Australian Commonwealth Games team, and so it's up to the Australian Commonwealth Games Association to determine whether his accreditation will be removed and he'll be sent home. No word yet from them on that. But certainly a very dramatic day in the history of Australian athletics. And to their credit, the athletes that have come out, we've seen Jeff Risley qualify for the final after a bit of argy-bargy in the men's 800 metres. We've seen Fabrice Lapierre lead to 8th place. He tweeted that he hurt his hamstring in the opening round and got bitten on the head by a bee. Robbie Crowther finished in 6th place in that long jump final. And now Mickle and Roberts on the podium in gold and bronze in the javelin. So Kim Mickle, what a performance it is. A games record. 9th Australian to win the gold in the women's javelin competition, 65 metres 96. Viljoen, in a stern defence of her title, gets the silver to go with gold from Melbourne and Delhi. And the youngster Kelsey Lee Roberts, in a ding-dong battle with her teammate Catherine Mitchell, got for the bronze, 62.95 ahead of Mitchell's 62 metres 59.
Day for Australian athletics, but it's a great day in terms of gold for Kim Mickle and family at Hampton Park. This is mum and dad. So they were way up in the bleachers, and while Kim's celebrating her gold medal performance in the javelin with a Commonwealth Games record throw of 65.96, well, the family takes to the stairwells, goes through a few doors, bit of Maxwell Smart activity, and at this stage Kim's hijacked a boxing kangaroo trackside to celebrate her first gold medal. Silver medal in Delhi, silver medal at the World Championships, and what a wonderful moment. Great history in this event. Australia, we've won it 8 times, going all the way back to 1950. Our last victor was Louise Curry in 1998. She actually did the double, winning in Victoria, Canada 4 years earlier. And there's the moment. Family celebration for the Mickles, 29 years of age from WA. There's the boxing kangaroo. And shortly she will be collecting the gold medal for Australia. A bronze medal too for Kelsey Lee Roberts. The other part of the Kim, Kath and Kel show was Catherine Mitchell, who finished 4th in her 3rd consecutive Commonwealth Games.
Such a popular member of the team. Laid back as they come. Well, what a great effort from Kelsey Lee Roberts, just 22 years of age, coached by Aaron Holt, based in Canberra. Responded to the challenge from her teammate Catherine Mitchell to throw 62 metres 95 in the final round of the competition, to move up into 2nd briefly, then shuffled back to 3rd. Viljoen of South Africa put up a resolute defence of her 2 titles she won in Melbourne in 2006, where Mickle finished 4th, and she won in Delhi 4 years ago, where Mickle got the silver. And like Mitchell and Roberts, threw her longest throw of the competition in the final round to get back into the silver medal position. 2 golds and a silver from 3 games, not a bad effort. games record in the opening round and improved it in round 2 with 65 metres 96. Second in Delhi, now gold in Glasgow.
Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Australia.
One of the most popular athletes in the Australian team, Mickle. Australia's third gold of the track and field competition. Michael Shelley, of course, winning gold in the marathon, and Jodie Elkington in the T37-38 long jump on the opening day of competition. And Kelsey Lee Roberts' bronze goes with Jess Tringove's bronze. And I'm sure we're going to discuss it more and more over the next few hours as we learn more about the fate of the head coach of Athletics Australia, who took an extraordinary step of sending out his own personal press release that slammed the team captain and one of the most respected athletes in Australian sport, Sally Pearson. I've never seen anything like it in my entire existence, and it's great that Mickle's been able to, as I said, restore the order with a wonderful display in the women's javelin.
I couldn't agree more, Dave, and you're dead right. Everything's back on track now, and we thank Mickle for getting the focus back on what we're here for, which is the athletes competing at the friendly games and doing the best they can. It was a long way to the top for our women's javelin throwers tonight, 65.96 metres to the top, in fact, for Mickle, and also a bronze medal for Kelsey Lee Roberts, and they both join me out at Hampden Park trackside. Congratulations to you girls, well done. Crowd's gone nuts in the studio. Hey Kim, I'm going to start with you. So silver at Delhi, silver at the World Championships, GOLD. That spells something pretty nice.
Yeah, well, I actually was a silver girl with like all my jewellery and things, so I might have to swap it to match my gold bling now.
Hey, you came out firing, so 65.96 is a games record, and it was your second throw of the night. So just explain to us the process there of getting into a rhythm, because you were on it straight away.
Yeah, well, funnily enough, like we use our first throw as a bit of a safety throw. So my 62 throw was it was pretty nice when I saw the distance come up, and that just made me relaxed. And then come that second throw, I was just going for it and absolutely nailed it. And it was such a great feeling when I saw that almost 66 come out. And I kind of knew then that that would be pretty hard to beat. So I just enjoyed it from then on.
Well, 66.83 is your Australian record, so you must have known. Did you think you still had a little bit extra in the tank if you needed it, if somebody came up and challenged that? Yeah, definitely. Afterwards, I probably just was more rushing the throw just to try too hard. But yeah, I reckon if one of these girls snuck up on me, it would have probably asked me on to try a little harder. But I'm so proud of this one here. It's her first major championships, and so to get a bronze medal, that is unbloody real. And that's an unbloody real quote. I love it. Hey, Kelsey, congratulations to you. It was only just a couple of years ago that you could have walked away from this sport with an elbow injury, and I think your coach Aaron Holt said to you, right, this is make or break now on the way back. So you must be very proud of yourself.
I'm stoked. I'm absolutely stoked. I'm speechless.
Well, okay, I'll let Kim do the talking then. Kim, do you still not watch other competitors?
Yeah, no, I had no idea I knew how far she was throwing, but I saw her at 43 first throw come up and I was like, Kelsey, what are you doing? But then she nailed out a big 62 for the next one. So, I don't know what went wrong with that first one, but yeah, she definitely pulled it all together for the second one and just had a great series. And yeah, I'll always, from now on, never watch anyone throw, and I think that's my thing now.
So we're just taking a look at Kelsey's throw right now, and it was a beauty at the back end of the competition here. Kelsey, just explain to us, when you're at a major meet like this, to perform in front of a huge crowd, probably the biggest I reckon you've performed in front of, to step up to the challenge. What does that actually feel like to deliver on what you've trained for?
It feels great. The atmosphere was really good out here tonight. As I said, a first major international, first time I've thrown in a large crowd, an enclosed stadium, and I just kind of soaked it up. I stayed really relaxed, or as relaxed as I could with the environment, but just tried to enjoy it myself as much as I could as well.
Well, it was the Kim, Kath and Kel show, wasn't it, with Kath Mitchell also there, and she just missed out on making it a clean sweep. Hey, Kim, what about your parents? I don't know, well, you wouldn't have seen the vision, but you certainly saw them. They were right up the top of the stadium, and they've gone just as hard as you have in competition to come down and greet you. It must have been a wonderful moment.
Oh, I don't know whether to be embarrassed or proud, I don't know, but yeah. My parents are unreal, and unfortunately they did get the probably row X, probably the worst seats that they could possibly get in terms of up the top and probably too far away. But for them to run down and actually be able to give me a hug at the end, it was a good moment.
Yeah, it's just fantastic. I also know that you've concentrated a lot on the flight path of the javelin. Explain to us what it feels like to let that javelin go and see it land 60 odd metres later.
It's a pretty sweet feeling. I kind of compare it to like a golf swing. Like, it's one of those ones where the good ones feel easy and the hard ones feel terrible. So my other throws hurt like buggery, but my 65-96 was fantastic. So it's called the sweet spot. If you nail it, it's going to go, and if you don't, it won't go anywhere. It's the name of the game, really.
All right, Kelsey, how do you celebrate your first major competition medal?
I'm not going to lie, I'm probably going to hit up the pub with Kim.
Yeah, you're kind of delaying us, actually.
Oh, sorry, I won't keep you too long. By the way, you won't have any trouble finding a pub in Glasgow. There's plenty of them. And just finally, we know it's been a very dramatic day. Yeah, we know it's been a really dramatic day for Australian athletics. Everybody knows what's been going on, and I don't want to drag you into that, but how did you guys block all that out to get into competition?
It's pretty simple. I just haven't looked at Facebook or the media. I have no idea what's going on, and probably neither does Kelsey. We're in the room with Sally, and she's actually having an amazing prep, and she's as happy as can be, and so like all of us. So we actually don't really know what's going on. All that we were focused on is throwing a stick really far inside a massive, awesome stadium.
Well, we know what's happened. You've got a gold and Kelsey's got a bronze. Congratulations to both of you. Go and raid those pubs of Glasgow.
Yeah, hopefully one of these might get us some free beers. Yeah.
Oh, don't worry about it. It will. Just make sure you take it home with you. Congratulations, girls. Enjoy the celebration.
Oh, thanks very much,
guys.
Cheers.
Excellent. Kim Mickle and Kelsey Lee Roberts, gold and bronze in the women's javelin. It's the first time we've won that since 1998, and a fantastic performance from two very lovely girls. We're going to take a break. We've got diving on the other side. Stick around.